we back away, even some black males. That doesn't mean we don't have brothers and sisters working in the community, channeling resources and efforts to solve the problem. But what is meant is very seldom that we see the most important prime issue we need to overcome in order to create stability in the African American family really at the center of the table, the black male. The number one person who does not have health care, the number one incarcerated person, the number one person with the greatest mental health issues. I can go on and on, but I don't want to talk about the negative. If there's anybody you need to help first, it's the black male. Statistics just show black men have been typecast in America as the villain, and I will not indulge that game. I have been taught by black men to carve out a positive image for myself, because if you don't buffer yourself about that, you'll be sucked up in it. To create a message of hope that other black men can serve as a lesson to society as a whole, that people not only better understand the individual black man, but also comprehend the challenges that face us. We are in a very interesting place. We got 30 minutes left, gentlemen. I'm going to leave 15 for questions. Now, I want to go to the black-female-male relationship. I've covered what we believe. It takes more than love to make a relationship work. Love between partners is a glorious thing. And for young people, it represents the answer to all their questions. However, for mature, experienced partners, it's not the most valued and important thing. Love is not the most valued thing. It's the ability to get along and work with each other. And what I've learned in my marriage is it's the small things that kill you. It's the small things that accumulate over a period of time. Successful relationships are built and sustained not only on heartfelt feelings, but also on a degree which the partner is willing to give a part of their lives to each other. And woman, you looking across the aisle, you just got to give it to them. Baby, here it is. I know you're crazy at times, but I'm giving it to you anyway. And she has to look at you and say, baby, I know you're crazy, you live in a wild world, but I'm taking what you got and I'm going to accept you. I got empathy for you because I know the world that you're living in. You got to give a part of each other. You just can't accept for what we build. A shared component almost is lost in the new vision of relationship. However, a successful relationship leads to marriage are not required trust, responsibility, communications, productive partners, realistic worldview, a cultural knowledge and competence, discipline, clear definition of fathering and mothering, clear definition of fathering and mothering. Some of us never have that discussion. What's your philosophy about raising kids? We don't do it. And parenting, and a supportive extended family. I didn't know about the extended family. My wife called her mama 3 times a day. Me too. So when I was fighting with her, who else was I fighting with? I'll call. And I didn't know. Oh, and then she got her little herd. You know, 5 or 6 of them. Oh, what do you say? Say it again. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. And you going, I'm trying to keep my stuff to myself. You really don't talk to your partners about it because you don't want to know your business.
Right.
And you trying to reel it in and keep it going. And she got an armada. And you know, I picked up the phone one day by accident. And her mama, what happened to you? I ain't said nothing to you, but it took me a few years and I done figured it out. You know, you be going to the social events and the girlfriend be, you said, what did I do to you? You over there telling them what? Blow by blow, because that's how her support network works. It's not that she's trying to hurt you. It's just the way she been what?
But she was also getting it off her chest, so she doesn't
Right.
retain the stress.
Right.
Whereas we keep it in.
That's right. We haven't been trained to do that.
That's right. That's right.
So you understand, you bump around in this relationship trying to figure, what did I do to these people? And why are they all in my what? Business? Because we don't understand each other and how the relationships. Most black couples have no idea of the existence of how they exist in their community and to what extent they live in a construct of oppression. Let me say that again. When we look at our relationships, we never factor in the concept of the oppressive environment in which our kids live in, we live in, and trying to keep that relationship together. We never talk about that. How the job is killing us, and how they pit us against each other, how the system is killing our kids. And in fact, we go at each other more than trying to tackle the systemic aspects of the system that create these disadvantages, that put us competing against each other, put our kids in prison. We go after each other. He's just a bad boy. No, that police officer had discretion whether he could go to jail or go home. Now, there's some bad white boys, but they went home. My kid had one scrape, and he went to where? Say it again. He went to jail. So it's not, we can't see the what? Forest for the what? It's not us. It's the context that we're working in of oppression that just hampers us. And we don't want to have an excuse, but it drips on us every day and every place we go. But we don't want to talk about it. We have an external pressures of so-called success of the black world and white world. It manifests itself through television, through the desires of kids in their own personal ranking, where they are in the context of their competitiveness against other families in their environment. The Joneses got Cadillac and a Lex. Jones has got a 4,300 square foot house. They have 2 second homes. Why can't we have that? And y'all know I'm telling the truth. People succumb to that. Got to get a boat. They succumb to that with no ideas of what that really means in symbolism. And I'll tell you what happens if the next generation can't find that money you find. Your kids will tell you in a quick thing, Daddy, y'all live good. We can't live like that. Now, what happened? The context of that oppressive environment has radically changed for those kids. We quickly jump to the next thing and measure themselves by the next level of the quiet moment is essential to build upon the layers of our existence is lost. We're fighting so many things. That quiet moment you need to build on the layers of our relationship is lost. Post-civil rights couples have all but eliminated the specter of oppression, and they quickly tuck it away as one of those significant variables that's not a significant variable in their life because they do not put oppression inside of their calculation. It diminishes as a reality. Now, it shouldn't be overbearing, but the structural aspects of your existence, you have to take into consideration why you're having so many problems, why your people are having so many problems, and why so few of you succeed. Now, I stand before you as a brother who's had 2 failed marriages. So I know what I speak of. Not from a distance, but being inside of those marriages. And what I speak from is from what happened to me in those marriages. I never forget that fatal day where she said to me, "You're married. I don't have to do that no more." Y'all laughing at that?
I said, well.
At least she told you.
You mean the official word? You ain't got the official word yet?
Official word.
And the specter of pressure that we have upon ourselves as a result of those marriages. Now, I'm building on this now. I'm building on this. Our images of ourselves, the community's image of ourselves, how we internalize the symbolism of black males in the context of our relationships. I'm building on this now. It's layers and layers of stuff that make us who we are. And the things that our kids have to manipulate that we didn't have to manipulate. But again, mine is from the inside. It's not from the outside. Now, I'll say to you, my first marriage